was so tired.
Y'all, this girl got no sleep last night. I've got to go to bed on time.
I got sleep. I'm just tired today.
Hey guys, it's Maymay, my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny is here.
And there's O Shannon.
Hello.
This is O Vinny. O-L-E. O Vinny. This is O Shannon.
O-H.
O Shannon. No, just
just
O.
Oh,
O apostrophe Shannon. O Shannon.
I'm like Irish or something.
So we're going to kick the show off. I don't have any across the mile stuff today. We had a big week last week. There is a box that got delivered, but we haven't had a chance to open it. So there is one box that'll be in next week's show. And just as a reminder, if you're watching the replay, announcement starting next week, all my videos, including my very first live show on Thursday, will start at 1 p.m. instead of noon. And this show will probably start around 2. So instead of the regular noon videos, we're going to start doing 1 p.m. Hello, hello, hello. Come in. Hi, O Vinny. Hi, O Shannon. And that is O Shaniel.
Oh, Shaniel.
That's O Shaniel. All right. You've been asking. Let me tell you what happened. Do you remember who called? I put you on the spot.
Oh, it was a callback that I had. I think it was Patricia that I called that asked.
Patricia has done something for you guys. She said, we want to see Ollie. Now, if you guys don't know, Amber is on maternity leave, and we miss her.
Dearly.
We miss her badly, but she has a new baby boy, Oliver Gideon, and his name is Ollie. That's what we call him, Ollie. And Patricia wanted to see him. So,
Sorry if it wasn't Patricia.
cute. So she asked Shannon, would you please find out if we can see him? So Shannon called Amber. Amber sent a photo, and you get to see Ollie today. All right, who's happy? What would Noah say? Give us 188,000 likes for seeing Ollie today. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's bring him into the camera. There's baby Ollie. He is the cutest. Now, I have it on good authority. His grandmother told me that he's much cuter in person than in pictures.
It's hard to believe that's like the most adorable thing.
Look at these legs.
Those pictures she posted the other day of his little feet. And
There he goes. Yeah, she took, very smart of her to do that. She took pictures up close of his hands, his ears, his nose, his lips, his feet, his knee, every part of his little body. She took up close pictures. Like, that's very smart for her to have to look back when you miss those. Like I was telling Shannon, there's something about Noah that every time he's around, it makes me miss my little boys. And I think it's because my little boys were thin like Noah and they kind of built like him and looked just like Vint. You know what I'm saying? So when he comes in, like yesterday, he had his little arm in the camera, and I was like, look at that little arm. It just makes me miss that little boy, you know. So there's Ollie. Meet Ollie, you guys. Isn't he adorable? He is a doll. He absolutely is. And we have to tell you that his big brother is doing very well as big brother. John Collin pushes him around on their land in his stroller, and apparently Ollie's a big fan. So it's really cute. It's really cute. So thank you to Patricia. We think it was Patricia, but thank you for asking because we probably wouldn't have asked.
No,
Having a customer ask makes it okay.
I haven't really thought about it.
I
Well-
really hadn't thought about asking. I was just going to show it, but you wouldn't let me. So
I don't let people do that. If we don't have permission, we don't do it. Oh, you haven't seen your grandson yet. Ollie is so cute. And how much do you love the name Ollie?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Oliver, but Ollie, oh my goodness, so cute. What was the first thing we're going to do? Oh, show paper. I don't have any across the mile stuff, so there was your across the miles. Ollie is across the miles out there in the boonies because they live in the boonies. They do live in the boonies.
they live in the boat.
They live in the boonies. So that was your across the miles. So now we'll go through paper. I promised yesterday that I would open these paper packs for you guys. So I'm going to open them for you. This one is the homemade one. Vince really liked this pack. What's available? Should I do that first? Should I tell you about the sale first so you know what's available? Because once I show them, you're going to want to go buy them. Which should I do first? Tell the sale stuff first?
It's totally up to you.
I wonder if I can show y'all this. This would be really good if I can. Let me see if I can. Let's hope I don't lose y'all. I think I might can. What? Is this going to work? That didn't work. That did. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Let me just see. Can y'all see that?
G, and for anybody else that doesn't recognize what boonies means, they live way out in the woods.
The boonies?
In the country?
They live in the country.
Let me tell you, boonies is short for the boondocks. Does that make it better?
I'm sure that cleared everything up for G.
Doesn't that help if I say they live in the boondocks, but we call it the boonies, so they live out in the boonies.
We can see that.
Oh, you can? Is it clear enough to read?
Um,
It's not on my end.
and it's kind of small. If I get close to it.
Let me see if I can blow it up. How do I do that? There is a way, but I'm not efficient. Oh, let me do it this way.
Yes, far yonder. We call it over yonder, but you know.
All right, that's probably as big as I can make it. All right, let's run through. So the end of summer sale, I'll do this first and then we'll do the paper. So the stamp sets that are on sale, all of these, if they're red, you can click on them and they'll take you right to the product, okay? Gnome body, the vault sets that are left, not many left. Y'all grab those up like crazy. 4x4 sets are on sale. 4x6 sets are on sale. The 6x6 sets are on sale. The 6x8 sets are on sale. The Couture Creations Precision Stamp Press is on sale. Here's what's left on paper. We went through and we took out anything that sold out, okay? So you can get the Photoplay First Responders Kit for only $8.99. You can get the Wise Men Still Seek Him set. Probably not many of those left because the other Christmas ones went so fast. There's probably not many of that one left, but it's at $9.99. I'd Rather Be Crafting is $9.99. The Mariposa paper pack, which I may have spelled that wrong because I meant to go back and check it, by Die Cuts with the View is only $15.99, and that is a huge pack. So you want to grab that one. It's a great one for your stash. And then Tula and Norbert's Excellent Adventure is on sale. Mente, the only thing left. We had, 6 packs yesterday available? We had 6.
Yeah.
We had 3 12x12s and 2 6x6. The only thing left is the Marry Me pack for $9.99. And I know there's not many of those because there weren't many on the shelf. All right, Nouveau markers. These are the ones that come in the 3-pack.
Marry Me's gone.
Oh, Marry Me's gone. I'm sorry. I knew there wasn't many left. Nouveau markers are available. $4.49 a pack. That's 25% off, I think we figured yesterday. Spectre Noir markers are buy 3, get 1 free. Essential colored pencils are $6.99. They're gone, aren't they? Somebody called to order those, and I think they're gone. The unfinished wood panel, which I used to do my scrapbook pages with, we have that one marked down to $6.99. The Tim Holtz storage tin is $7.99. Now this is the one, these might be gone. The Bow Dabras.
I'll check.
If these are available, you need to jump on these. Even if you're a bow maker, I'm a bow maker, but there's sometimes I want to use multiple ribbons and I can't hold them in my hand long enough. That original Bow Dabra is great for that. And at $14.99, that's a great price.
They're all gone.
They're gone. What about the wire?
All gone.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Anything that's Bow Dabra is gone.
Nouveau stamp cleaner.
The pad.
The stamp cleaning pad, which I can show y'all if you don't know what it is. I'll show you that in a second. I hate to even say till I know. I don't think it's sold out. I think it didn't get shown yesterday, so I don't think it's sold out.
Nope. Show it.
All right, so we got this for $8.99 instead of $11.99. And then Apple Pie Memories is a 6x6 acrylic stamp block. That's the one we made for the suit up set. We got for the suit up set. And it's also really good for the Let's Make Friends set. If you need a bigger block, it's expensive because it's a big piece of acrylic. It's a 6x6 piece of acrylic. So that one's available for $12.69. If you were one of the first customers to place an order, one of the first 75 customers to place a $50 order, you're getting the summertime 6x6 paper pad from Echo Park for free. You did not have to add that to your cart. What they do is they put them on the table. They look at your order. If it is one, they put it in there till they're gone. But we have more than 75 orders now, so that's gone. And the new stamp sets released yesterday. I need to show y'all those too. All right, so that was pretty cool how I could do that. Yep.
And I put the link in so they can go and click that.
We're
link.
sorry about the things that are sold out. I'm grateful though, because the idea is we're trying to make shelf space. So what happened was we had 8 or 10 or 15 or 20 of these things sitting on the shelf, and that makes us have to have a spot that we can't put Christmas stuff in. So we wanted to get those off the shelf. So thank y'all for that. Appreciate it. All right. Homemade by Mente. We have not opened these 12x12s, and I'm excited to. We looked at the 6x6s yesterday, but not the 12x12. So let's take a look. Vinny's excited too. He likes this pack.
Bug, the pad is sold out, but it's on order, so it should be in soon on that alabaster ink from British Monroe.
Oh, yeah, it's the best ink. The best ink. Oh, speaking of, let me show y'all this real quick. Because I did not show this yesterday. Oh, I can't get it out. I got too much up here. This is the Nuvo cleaning pad that's on sale for $8.99. It's a great price, and it's big. See the size of it? It's big. So this is a great one. Something smells good. It's not this. It's got to be the paper. It's the paper. Open the paper, and I'm like, oh, that smell. I love it. Okay, so homemade. I'm excited to look at this one. I'm excited. Let's look at the cut aparts. These are so stinking adorable. These little embroidery hoops are so cute. I love that. The tags, the roses. Look at that teapot.
Is that still available?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's something I want to show y'all that I love. Remember how I told y'all in that last paper pack of my scan and cut I had to draw the lines? They must be listening to us because there's already lines around that teapot, and that will be great for the scan and cut. That will be great. I think they're adding lines. I don't know that. I just think they are, and I like that.
We still have a good bit of 12 by 12 and 6 by 6.
Wow, look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful. Y'all, there's something in that window. I must
They asked,
admit,
could you zoom out a little bit, please?
I want to see what that is. I'm using the camera to help me. It looks like an outfit or something. All right, you're going to wiggle for a second. But I'm just doing what the people asked for, right? I'm just doing what you asked for. You're going to wiggle for a second. I'm sorry.
Yes, this Tim Holtz storage tin is unavailable.
It's gone?
It's gone.
You guys, y'all went crazy.
I'm trying to turn stuff off, so
We're,
I don't.
we're trying to be good about turning things off when they're gone so that you guys aren't searching for it. It's not there, then we don't have it. This is gorgeous. They are just beautiful papers. Oh my, this would make a great mystery card sheet. You know? A great mystery card sheet. Shannon,
What?
watch the screen.
Right now, we're still looking at the hoop.
Gosh.
How'd they do that? But they did it.
I need this paper pack.
I'm in love with this.
Are y'all telling me what I think y'all are telling me?
Uh-huh. Look. That is wild. That's awesome. Look at that. So pretty. Look at this. This is a fantastic photo spot. Are you loving it?
So cool.
Could you not put like, okay, you, Blake, and Noah, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Noah, you, Blake, and the little one, I guess. And then family, I mean, how cute is this, right?
That'd be so cute to do like all the grandkids in one, in the big one, and then spread them out in the other one.
You know what? If you got a big embroidery hoop, you know, and you put this in the big embroidery hoop, that would be cute too, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
And have all the grandkids in it. That's cute. It wouldn't put too much pressure on our kids for us to do this and just put our two we currently have in it and have coming soon in here. Is that too much pressure for the kids?
Could be.
Look, oh, this is a mystery page. This is a mystery card page in a second. If y'all don't know what a mystery card is, what you do, let me check this side. Oh, gosh, look at that. Ugh. What you do is you take a piece like this, right? And you slice 4, 8, and then 5 1/4. Yeah. At 4 and at 8 and at 5 1/4. And whatever you get is a card front. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. So pretty. And then you get a repeat. So that means you can make that grandparent embroidery hoop for both sides of the family as a gift. That's very unique. It was very different. I love it. I want to see if I missed something real quick. I wanted to see, you know what I wanted to see if I missed,
I know
right?
what you wanted to say.
Those are really cool. Really cool. So there is homemade. And then this one is Fall Festival. We went through the 6x6 yesterday. I'm going to tell you something right now. The color scheme of this one, incredible. Why don't you come flip through? You just sit there. You never get to talk. You want to come do the flip through?
Oh, baby, I'm fine.
I know you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, I've been through Wife 101 also, so I know what I have to do.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while, I have to give him.
Gotta pat him on the
Gotta
back.
throw a bone every once in a while, right?
Keep that wallet flowing.
That's rude.
What was this one?
This is called Fall Festival.
Fall Festival.
So the other day I went, I'll tell you later because it was funny. It's not bad, but I'll tell you later. Speaking of wallet. Okay, so.
Did you steal money?
No. I did, but you knew about it, so that's not stealing.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask y'all a question? Let's start a conversation while we're flipping. Why do men get to have these kitties that they put their money in? But if women have a kitty for their money, the men edit it. That's what I want to know. They don't steal it, they edit it. And in his defense, he edited it more than what I had in. Here's what he said to me. I had $30. Listen, Shannon. I have this dresser drawer, and I had $30 in it underneath something, just in case I need a piece of cash. It's right there.
$33.
It was $33. Okay. He comes in the living room. He goes, "I added to your kitty," and I was like, "Yay!" I'm shocked. I was so surprised. In my mind, he at least made it $100. Like,
Yeah, that's adding.
exactly. That's what I thought.
Any dollar amount that's above $33 is adding.
In my mind, I had $100 in there. That's what I thought. So I'm just living life. 3-4 weeks later, we're in there, and you got a check cashed or something. You had some cash, and I walked by it, and I grabbed some and went to. I thought he didn't see me. I thought I did.
She did not grab some. She grabbed the entire stack.
I didn't take the whole thing. I didn't. I took a hunk of it like this, and I put it in my kitty drawer, and I thought he didn't see me. I thought he missed it. Now remember, I haven't looked at the kitty since he told me he added to it. It's just in there, right? So he caught me out of the corner of his eye. He went, "Put it back," and I went, "What? Put what back?" I don't know what you're talking about. So we opened the drawer, and he gets out what I just stuck in there, and then I went, "Well, you added to it," and I picked it up. He had taken my $33 and put $50 in the drawer, and I went, $50? It's like, that is not a kitty. That is not adding to my kitty.
How is it not adding?
50.
It's $17 more
He
than
added
you
7.
had.
That's worse. If I had done math, if I could do math, I'd have really been upset about that.
You only had $33. Now you have 50.
That is pitiful.
That is a 4x6 stamp set and a 4x4 stamp
Pitiful.
set together.
My life savings is $50, and he gave me 17 of it. That's pitiful.
No, truth be told, I gave you the whole 50. You stole the other money from something else. You said, anytime I find cash laying on this drawer, on this dresser, it goes in my drawer.
Is that not the rule, ladies? If you find if your hubby, I don't care if it's 50 cents, $1, $5, if you find it in the laundry or on his dresser, unless you give him a spot. Now, Vince has a spot that he never uses. This is my favorite. He's got a tray that is almost as long as the dresser. And I'm like,
Thank
put
you.
your stuff
It's
in the
over
tray.
half as much again.
Y'all, don't do it. Listen, he's got this big, long tray for his stuff.
Trish
It is
said she'll
full.
take my $17.
You're only going to read those. You're only going to read the
Oh,
posts
I
that
ain't
back
reading the
you up.
ones that ain't with me. If they don't agree with me, I ain't reading them. They're coming off my Christmas card list.
Naoka nailed it. She said the reason.
What?
Read what Naoka said.
Where's it at?
It's on up a little bit. But listen, he's got this long tray for all his stuff, all his money. Here's why he has it. Y'all all know why. Shannon, you know why too. Because when they come home, they empty their pockets, right? They got to have a place to put it. Their wallet, their keys, their watch, their earphones, now their mask, whatever they take off, it's got to have a place, right? So I got him this big, long thing to put all his stuff in. It is full of junk. That's not even what he carries every day. It's like bullets. Why are there bullets in there? There's like
Because I might need them.
pins. There is literally an arrow. There is Shannon. There is an arrow from his bow and arrow.
There are two crossbow bolts. They're not arrows for crossbow.
On our dresser, laying by his thing. What?
I see bullets. So
That's what you see. I'm just like, there are keys to things that he doesn't even know what they go to. I'm trying to picture it. There is 5 or 6 watches that he doesn't wear. Not 5 or 6. I don't know how many's in there. There's that thing you wear on your face. That thing you wear for hunting.
A mask.
But it's called something. There's one of those in there. And you know where he puts his stuff? the stuff that's supposed to be in there?
On my table.
On the bar as he comes upstairs, on his table by his chair. Might be I never know. I give him places. So much so. Do you remember when I bought that white bowl from Rustic Relics?
How did we get on this?
Because I'm talking about the kitty. Remember we bought that white bowl from Rustic Relics, and I said, "This is gonna be your bowl. This is your bowl, babe."
Yeah, and how long did you leave it there? You took it down, so now I can put it wherever I want to.
Why did I take it down?
I don't remember.
You didn't have a single thing in that bowl.
That's not true.
Not one thing was yours
Whose
in that bowl.
stuff was in that bowl?
It ended up being mine because I'm
There
like,
you
there's
go.
a bowl. This
So
is a good place
you
to
had
put
so
it.
much stuff in there, there wasn't no room for
And you know
my
why I
stuff.
took it down? You guys can relate. I did not need a place to clutter. If I take it down, I won't clutter it. I'll put stuff up.
Well,
Anyway,
when
that
you
was
took
so
it down,
funny.
I had to start putting my stuff elsewhere.
So, I'm not going to talk about the fact that my $30 turned $50 came from your money anyway. Okay, well, I'm sure people agree with me, right?
Not
Here's one-
one person has agreed with you.
Kim Dixon.
Well,
Maymay.
she's an Auburn fan.
You
Good
should-
night. You can't even use that as an
She
excuse.
says you should have an IT guy for a husband. There are pieces and parts and wire and crap everywhere. Oh, Deborah, he has a top dresser drawer as well. Actually, 1.5. Yes, I do. I've never made this is not true. I have met something like it. I want to tell y'all something. His parents are the same way. They are. And I always thought, because my mama is, everything has a place, everything's in its place, okay? So when I would go to their house, his mom has this little, I always thought it was kind of cool, because look, at the old house, do you remember this? She had her little stool, and on her stool, she had her lotion that she used every day. She had magazines. She would sit her drink. She had this perfect little setup. It was neat and clean, right? Perfect little setup. Now they do it at their table between their chairs. They have all their little things that they need to get to, right? Well, we never did that growing up. That wasn't a thing. You couldn't, no, tables were for a couple of knickknacks, a couple of coasters. That's what went on tables. Decor went on tables. But that Vince gets it from his parents, and that's okay. It's not bad. It's just like, what I need to do is just get bowls and just kind of walk around behind him and go, put it in here.
Look at what Marguerite, I think is how you would say
I got to
that.
find it.
She said, I started with a small dish for hubby, then a basket, now a 3-drawer container, and it still spills over.
I'm saying. Oh, love
You
it.
can get him a rolly cart.
Hey, don't go messing with Auburn, they said. Here's the thing. Can I say this to y'all? That's the stuff I love about him. Y'all are the same way. It does not annoy me. Those are the things I love.
It don't feel like it.
It does not. It does. It doesn't annoy me. It doesn't annoy me. I'm not that person. It's just the things I like to tease him about, like all his little stuff. He's like a little hoarder, like everything's.
Don't move my stuff, because I know where it's at.
Y'all, you'll love this. I need to show this paper. The other night, I decorated for fall, and I wanted to show my mom. So I sent her some pictures, and she said, send me a sweeping video so I can see the house. So send me a video. So I was videoing it, and I'd have to go. Y'all won't see this. When I do the house tour, this stuff will be gone. But I would go, okay, here's this, this, and this. Ignore that. That's some kind of hunting apparatus. And then I'd go, here's this, this, and this. Ignore that. That's some kind of something that Vince has sitting around. And she would just laugh. And I'm like, it's his house. He gets to live like this, right?
Barb says, my husband can put stuff wherever he wants. I have craft stuff everywhere.
Good trade-off. I do love it. See, Vince always thinks that I don't like it or that I'm annoyed by it. I'm not. I love it. I even love it when I look at that tray and it's overflowing and I go, he's trying. Look, he's trying. It's just all everywhere.
And then she goes, can you clean your table?
How often do I say it, though? When do I say it for real?
Only time when we have company.
When we're having company, I'll go, I'm going to need you to clean your table. But look, sometimes here's what I do to him. I did this to you the other day. Did we have company where your parents coming over or something? Somebody was coming over. I don't remember. Had to be your parents because nobody else comes over.
No, you were decorating, and you took everything off of my table and put it in my chair. So I just put it right back.
Because I thought, if I put it in his chair, he will have to edit it before it goes back on the table, and that is not true. He
Nope.
just put it back on the table.
Put it right back.
It was funny. Anyway, I love it. I love the quirks. Listen, embrace them. We all have them, and it's embrace them. I love them. I love his quirks. But I do like to tease him about them.
Anyway, let's talk about some paper.
I have lots. He has lots of quirks we could go over. He's
Yeah, we
probably
do.
sitting over there. Let me just start listing yours.
Yeah, let's just move on.
There was one you named one time, and I went, I did not know that bothered you, and I've been trying not to do it ever since.
I don't remember.
I
Very
don't
little
either.
you do bothers me.
It was something that you said, something I left somewhere or sat somewhere or something. I don't remember, but I stopped doing it. All right, so this is beautiful, isn't it? This is gorgeous.
Let's change the subject, Barn.
I love it. There's another puppy dog. I want you to know that a Mente paper pack today sold because it had a beagle in it. Like, we had to find that paper pack for her. And I would do that if it had a Winnie dog. That's the reason I'd buy it too. So somebody tell me what kind of dog this is. This looks like, it looks like a short-haired Benji dog. Is that a Yorkie? Maybe?
It looks more terrier.
Kind of terrier in the face?
Yeah, I'd go terrier.
Just terrier, period?
She is pretty dang close to perfect, I'll tell you.
Oh, right.
It is a cute dog. Oh, you were talking about me. Sorry.
Shannon had to lighten the moment.
He does not mean that. I'm perfectly imperfect. He's perfectly imperfect. And together we're perfectly imperfect. That's what we are. But we love each other. That's what counts. I do love you, Vin.
Hey, Cindy, I got a new barn this year too. Didn't make a lick of difference.
He got a new nickname this weekend, but I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
The wilderness paper is gone from here.
This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. This pack. Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness, Shannon. Look.
I'm telling y'all, when I saw this pack, I was like, that's some good stuff
Do you
right
know why?
there.
Why is this? This is how I decorate.
Uh-huh.
That's gorgeous.
White pumpkins everywhere.
I don't have as many white pumpkins. I need some white pumpkins. I have some white pumpkins. Not enough.
You don't need any color pumpkins.
I need some pumpkins. Shannon, you're going to come by the house so you can tell them I need some pumpkins. I love this chalkboard. That's adorable.
And bring some of your
Bring some pumpkins. Look at this page. Oh my goodness.
I guess I could just take that page and put all those pumpkins on.
Yep, put them up.
Look at this page. Look at this page. Oh.
Look, Kim, if you need it, because you're an Auburn fan, you can get it for $24.99. Just order you 2 packs.
Hey, some of our design team is on here today, by the way. I have not introduced them yet. I can't wait.
Whoop, whoop.
I can't wait. I love this paper pack, y'all. Goodness, this one is called Fall Festival. Man, so pretty.
I got a pile of Mente paper in yesterday, and I have not reordered yet.
It smells so good. It just smells so good.
A lot of the stuff that we had on the shelf before from Mente is no longer available for us to purchase, so that also affects that. But we did get a bunch in
Are
yesterday.
these available?
Let me see what show.
Was the one I used in the first show available?
That was Floral 3 or Flora 3.
All right,
Door
book's
book
not
is
available.
gone again? How about the Winder book?
Window book is still available.
We can show this one. The window book. Check it out. Kim said you're so kind.
Look, I'm being generous.
I'm sorry, Kim. You're an Auburn fan. You have to deal. You and I, babe. That's it.
And Tamitha, because she's one of them. Oh,
Kim's a Tennessee
I have a
fan.
hard time saying Tennessee.
Yeah, but it's just as bad for all of us. Not really. We're not. I mean, we don't want to lose to Tennessee, but we're not like Alabama. This is a beautiful pack. These windows, though, so pretty.
Some of the first things that we brought in from Mente we can't get back, but we still should be able to get the door book and the window book and the floor books.
The problem, he doesn't know them because we're still so new to them, for one thing. And to our benefit, they've created this new website for us to order from, which is awesome. But we had it on a piece of paper before, now it's on the website, and he's having to learn it. So there'll be a time when he can say that one's discontinued and that one isn't, but it's taking him time to get that in his head. But some are discontinued. And part of the reason is because we found Mente at the end of a season,
Yep.
and so we grabbed what we could get. And so you guys got some end of season stuff that's now not available. So
Mente is made in Poland.
Yeah, we order it from Poland.
Oh, this is Cozy Evening. I haven't shown this one. I was like, I didn't show this. Speaking of, this is one of the older sets.
It is.
So this is an older one that probably can't get again.
I got it this time, but someone had asked if I could get it. And they asked about another one that I'll have to check on when I order today.
Y'all, it's so cute. This was one of the first packs I fell in love with. This color scheme, that dog, just gorgeous. That drippy coffee pot, man, I need some coffee.
Yeah, I made some and didn't even drink them.
Well, again, Connie, it's not that they change it that often, but they change it every season. And so, you know, we got in on, I'm going to say the stuff we brought in start was last year's stuff.
Well, we got a couple of last year's Christmas before they went unavailable.
Yeah.
And then we got some last year's packs. It's not different with Mentate. All of the companies do this.
Yeah, because it's the same with Echo
Yeah.
Park and all of that.
Yeah. Everyone brings out new paper and they all have seasons. Like, even Echo Park releases, you know, spring, early summer, late summer, fall. Like, they release like that. And stuff that was previously released, once it's gone, it's gone. But some companies, especially companies that have been established longer, have a bigger stockpile. They order more, so they can sell you more longer. Is that explaining it? Like, you know, let's say that somebody made an ABC pack, okay, and they ordered 10,000 of them. Well, during the season, they only sold 8,000, so they still have 2,000 to sell after season. But once those 2,000 are gone, they won't make it again, right? So some companies order bigger volume, and they're able to do it that way. And Echo Park is one of those, because we can get a lot of stuff from Echo Park, sometimes even a year or 2 years later. But again, it's how long they've been established.
That we can't buy from a supplier. We have to get it direct from them.
Yeah, yes, direct. Yeah. This is stunning. This was one of the first packs we got that I just fell in love with. Just fell in love with this. Look at that water. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Look, that beagle on that pillow. So cute, that deer. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. So pretty. Love it. Love it. Laundry in any unassigned spot is fair game. Unassigned spot.
That's because I have assigned spots, and
Are
you
you
need to stay
aware?
out of them.
Are you aware of your spots? Because if something lands there, I'm getting it. Outside of your spot.
My spot's pretty much anywhere I set something down.
Before I show y'all this one, I want to show y'all, this one is an example of what I was just telling you, okay? This is a paper pack from 2018, fall break. I have a great project using this paper pack, a fall mini album, a start to finish envelope album. You're going to have to find that, Shannon, because that's a good one. And you can use this paper pack to recreate it. And this is an example. At some point, we won't be able to get these anymore because it's a 2018 paper. So once Cartabella Echo Park, once Echo Park sells out of this, I won't be able to get it anymore. But Vince got some more in because that video still exists, and we get emails all the time. Where can I find that paper pack? So he brings it in when
So what was that?
it's a
Mini album?
it's a envelope mini album, and it's the one I made from our Helen, Georgia trip. If that helps you to, I don't remember if I put that in there, but love that mini album. It uses this paper pack. It's a fun one to do.
Isn't that one on sale too?
I don't remember.
$9.99. Yes.
Yeah, this one's on sale for $9.99 instead of $14.99. We need to put that in there because I don't have that in there. And the thing about that album is, I made it with 5x7 envelopes, which we also have in stock. There were 5. I think I used the craft. This is a fun one.
5x7 fall mini album.
You found it? She's gonna link it for you, and it uses this paper pack.
I will see if I can get day by day. I just don't remember for sure.
It's a pretty one. It's all the black and white. It's so pretty. This, Happy Fall. This is new. This is a 2020 pack. You've not seen it yet. You might have seen it advertised, but I've not opened it yet. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of ready to see some Echo Park. I love the Mentate. I'm all about it, but y'all know it's my first love. It's my first love. There's a hedgehog.
And we do have the 6x6 and the 12x12 in this particular pack. Fall Break does not have a 6x6.
Y'all look at these. So pretty. 'Tis the season to be folly. That is so cute. My favorite color is autumn. Mine too. You're a hoot. Pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Please.
Oh, look at these together. This paperback. Oh my goodness. The dots. I love it. Oh, look at that. That's a neat piece. I thought it was crackle, but it's like limbs. That's cool. Look at this hedgehog.
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 Shout out to Ariana.
Ariana. Hedgehog. That's so funny.
No 6x6 on Cozy. It was not available anymore.
That's so pretty.
This one says, fall breeze, autumn leaves. Pumpkins, please.
Cindy, you
Is
don't
it pumpkins?
quit buying it. You start using it.
Look at this. It's the colors. It's the colors that get me. I love the colors of fall. I love them. So pretty.
They're my favorite.
They're so pretty. Ugh, they're just gorgeous. Ugh, so pretty. Never met a pumpkin I didn't like. Me too. Same. That's what my kids would say. Same, right? Yo, I try to keep up with all the words and stuff. It drives Joe up the wall.
Drip.
Drip. What is the drip?
Kermit. That's his name. Kermit.
I wonder if he'd be mad if I tell the Kermit story because that's my favorite ever.
It's the cutest.
I'm going to tell y'all. Remind me to tell the Kermit story. Every year I fall for pumpkin spice, falling leaves, and you. I winked at you. I'm so glad I live in a world where there's Octobers. I love that saying. This is gorgeous. Ugh. Look at all these little sayings. Okay, Echo Park, I see you. You know what? I would cut every one of these out and use them as a sentiment. You know, like a sentiment on my card. Look at that. I'm really liking this. I'm looking at it in camera. This would be easy to, like, let me isolate one. Like, look. See that? Boom, a sentiment. You see it? And then, like, right here. Isolate this one. A sentiment.
G wants to know about the fall home tour.
Look. Sentiment. It's coming. Sentiment. Look at that, y'all. They're everywhere. You could do cards with this. The only holdup I have is do I have a holdup right now? Well, my deer came in. I was waiting on my deer.
What?
My deer came
Oh, yeah,
in.
yeah,
So I was waiting on my deer. Everything may have come in, so I might can do it now. Look at this. So pretty. What? I see you, Echo Park. They put a bunny in their fall pack, and I love it because guess what? We got bunnies year round.
Oh, yeah. I see them jumping around the deer woods all the time.
All the time. This is really cute. Oh,
This pack is called
Oh, look.
Hello.
Hello
I mean,
Fall.
no.
No.
Hello.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.
Oh, look. Look at this page. Oh, my goodness. Oh, love that. Love that, love that, love that. Let's see the stickers. They've been cramming some stickers on y'all. They have been cramming them on. Their new pages, I mean, there's not a spot. Look, I'm going to get a pointer. See that? Sticker, 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 sticker. I mean, there's not a spot. Sticker, sticker. They're everywhere. I love that. I love that tree. Can I please have orange buffalo check trees? Yes, please. Oh my goodness. I love this. Look at that deer with this little floral crown. This is good. It's a good pack. It's so neat to watch them evolve over the years, isn't it? To see the things that, you know, they listen to us. Where's that? Oh my, look, y'all. See this little guy right here? That is so cute, and it is right here. That's adorable.
Is that like a banner?
Yeah, but it's not like, normally you get a banner and it's this and one of these and one of these, but this has got like a leaf and a pennant and then beads and then a leaf and then a pennant and then a leaf. I love that. That's cute. Love it. I've got so much paper to put back up. All right, here's another new one. Do what? Um,
I'll stick them back in there.
they're all right here. Those may be mine. If they are, they can just go on the shelf. Look at this one. Hello, Autumn. This one, you know what I like about this one? Okay, so that one plays back to white. Did y'all notice that? Let me show them the difference in these. Sorry, I handed it too far over. Let me show y'all. So this pack plays back to white. The first one that I showed you, see how much brighter it is? Where this one plays back to cream, and I like that. Because sometimes you want the cream as your back instead of your white, especially in the fall. Y'all are going to love this pack. Brace yourself. I can already see it. You're going to love this one. Look at those. This is Cartabella. Yep.
My favorite.
Cartabella. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look, you're invited to Friendsgiving. Please bring pumpkin. Oh my goodness. This is the cutest thing. Okay, it says you're invited to Friendsgiving. Please bring. And it's got green beans, pumpkin pies, hot chocolate, apple crisp, candied yams, and stuffing. And the one that's checked is pumpkin pies. That's cute. Oh, this is so cute.
Well, Connie, we're about 3 hours north of where the Sally came ashore. So we did get a good bit of rain yesterday, but that was about it for us.
We have
some
family.
wind.
We have family and friends down there, and the family that I have spoken to said they are good. It was just really a lot of rain, and the family I talked to. Well, Amy may not have power, but Debbie had power. I didn't check on Wayne. I didn't check on him. I would have known. Aunt Lolly would have told me, but I think it was mostly a big wind and rain event from what both of them told me. Flooding event, I should say. Look at that. But I want to say this. I got a message, not a message, but a comment from somebody in Louisiana that still doesn't have power from the hurricane that went through.
From the last one?
From the last one. That's awful, y'all. We need to be praying for them that they can get that power turned back on. We lost our power in the summer for 3 days. That is, you just don't realize the creature comforts that power, you just don't realize it. So I cannot imagine being that long without power.
Yes, the 6x6 in Happy Fall is double-sided. But really, all paper is double-sided.
If you ask Thomas.
One side is white.
Thomas says one side is just white. Look at that. That is a card. Boom. That's so pretty. Our fall favorites. Oh, give thanks in all things. Pumpkin spice, everything nice, gather. Just enjoy all of the lovely fall days. I love that. I can't wait. Y'all, it felt like fall this morning here. Didn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 70s this weekend.
I actually put on something a little thicker than I normally do, which I ain't about that life. I ain't about the thick stuff life. Look at these. Bunch of little sentiments for your cards. So cute. Oh, this next page, I can already see the teaser right here. You ready? Boom. I like it.
Beautiful.
Now, Oka said they were without power for 11 days when Katrina came through.
I can't. The most I've ever been without power was the 3 days. 3 days when the blizzard of '93 came through, and then 3 days recently. And the weird thing for us was we've lived in that house for, what did we figure? Joe was 5, so 10 years? No, 11 years.
11 years.
11 years. And our power has never gone out. Like it blinks. Like it would blink in a storm or something. Because our power lines are underground. But that storm that came through it had 100-mile-an-hour winds. And it took so much stuff out across the county that it took our power out too. And we got it back and then lost it again. Mm-hmm. So really it was about 3.5, almost 4 days we didn't have power.
We had a generator the second time.
Vinny got a generator, thank goodness. And we had a friend y'all remember Carpenter Joe. Some of y'all remember Carpenter Joe. He brought a generator over because he didn't lose power. And so he hooked us up for a couple days, or 1 day. Couple days. And then Vince got a generator so we could have one, and they got it hooked up. But wow. And we probably wouldn't have stressed over it because it wasn't really that hot at the time. But Vince and Josh both sleep with a CPAP, and neither one can sleep without it. So one night they came and slept at the shop. Mm-hmm. They had to breathe, right? So Josh and Vince had to come bring air mattresses and sleep up here so they could plug their stuff in because we didn't lose power here. And so anyway, there you go. That was then. I feel you. It's awful. We lost all our food in that one. It was awful. Our freezer and fridge food. Probably didn't have to, but I'm kind of weird about that. Okay, look. This next page is the reason you're gonna want this pack. I'm serious. Are y'all ready? Look at that. That looks like art. That is the cutest thing ever. You could isolate this on for a slimline card. Here, here, and here. Easy. You could get 3 full slimlines plus little extra pieces. That's cute.
Yeah, this is the 12 by 12 set of
Hello, Autumn.
Hello Autumn.
Oh, look at that. The thing Cartabella does is it does more of that watercolor, that watery, you know. Ooh, Mackie had no power for 14 days after Hugo. I almost said Hugo.
I mean, somebody mentioned the folks in Puerto Rico that are still without power from last year.
Is that a thing? Is that real?
Yeah, I believe so.
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? We're so separate from that stuff. I hate that. How do they still not have power?
I can't answer that.
You're like, what can we do? I mean, what can you do? You're just at a, I mean, I guess because they were an island and it takes longer. I don't know. Why?
That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, you had to rebuild everything because, I mean, Puerto Rico was basically
We were on vacation.
wiped.
One of the islands down in Florida, and a water spout came through and knocked the power lines down between the mainland and the island. And they just had to bring generators to run the island.
Really?
Yeah, because they had to rerun power lines
Across the
over
ocean.
the water.
You don't think about that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think
Mackie
about
said
it.
you
Think about
look-
it till you're there.
Yeah.
Mackie said you look so cute back there.
She is a cutie. She's feeling fall. These are beautiful. I'm just looking at them. I'm just enjoying them and also listening to y'all.
They're so pretty.
They really are.
I had to pull me one.
Oh, did you? This is a good one. Oh, this is a cute saying, sweater weather is better together. That's a hard one. You got to slow down and say that one. That's so cute. I love this. Love these packs so much. It's our time of year. It's our paper time of year. I don't know. You know, last year I thought I'm going to be so sad when winter's over and I can't get good paper, blah, blah. But paper companies are stepping it up. The paper's really good. Last year I didn't have 1 minute without good paper. Hey, I want to show y'all this one because this is a good pack. If you, and it's on sale. It may be gone already. I don't know. You guys go grab stuff so fast. Fall break. This is a good pack. I have such a fondness for it because it's a mini album that I made and have already completed, and I like really love it. And I love that mini album, so I have such a fondness for this paper pack. It was just fun. It just takes me back to making that one. Look how cute this is. This is a good pack. It's a good one. Oh, look. Look at these trees. I just love this one. You get 2 sheets of each, which is good for a mini album, so you don't have to like give up a page for where you want it. Oh, I remember making that album with this. I love it. Look at this page. Love this page. I wish my yard looked like that. Like you walked out and it was just those crinkly, all different colored leaves.
I'm ready.
We're so romantics, aren't we? We're just romantics. I wish my yard looked like that. So pretty. Oh, I love this set of pumpkins. I remember when this pack came out, this was one of the first packs that had the teal pumpkins in it, and everybody went crazy over that. Remember that was like, they're teal. Remember? I was loving it. Loving it. This is so pretty. Y'all go check out that, go check out that video. Look, sweater weather. Get outside and play. So good. So good. Love these paper packs. Was that all? Nope. Here's the 6x6s of those I showed you earlier. I think that was all I had to show today, was it? Let me think. I had to tell y'all about that. I'm going to tell y'all a couple things. Okay. Friday night, which is tomorrow night, we'll be doing... She's so good, y'all.
No, well, somebody asked.
Oh, I was like, she's on it.
And then here's
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be making this kit. Shannon and I will be here doing this. Now, let me tell you something. Even if you're not going to make this kit with us, even if you don't have the stuff to make this kit, come hang out. I do giveaways. We're going to do them a little different. I know y'all want Granny. Everybody loves Granny. But we're changing Granny to make her go a little quicker. Rainey gave me an idea. So we're going to try Rainey's idea on that. We're going to be giving away some prizes. And I may do some other ways of giving away prizes. I don't know. We're just going to have a good time. So come tomorrow night. And even if you don't want to make these. But the thing about it is, this is really good inspiration for card makers. Because the way they lay these cards out, I always find something that I should be doing. So come enjoy. Just come chat. Come enjoy watching or being a part of it. It's a lot of fun. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night. Saturday's video, if all goes well, it's supposed to go well. I'm hoping that it will. Saturday's video is the Decorator's Warehouse project that I told you guys about. They sent me the two. We're gonna be making two swags. They're swags. We're making two swags, and that'll be Saturday's video. And Decorators has a kit you'll be able to purchase. I'll put the link in there in the video description for that on that day, so you'll be able to see that, and it's beautiful. We'll make a bow together. We'll put a swag together. And here's the thing: don't think, oh, I don't want to watch it because it's maybe you feel like it's too expensive. Or I don't want to watch it because it's too big. It is big, okay, but I'm going to teach you how to do this with any supplies. So don't miss that video because it's going to be good.
Do we need any prepping?
For the kit, for the card kit,
yeah.
no. If you have the card kit, you want to read what we need to add to it? Here, no, I have it. I thought you were opening it.
Thank
With these card kits, if you got one of these and you've never put one together, this is the one we're putting together tomorrow night. You get the instruction sheet, and right here it'll tell you anything you need. It says a paper trimmer, scissors, adhesive, dimensional adhesive or foam dots, wet glue, baby powder. I don't use baby powder. I just use my embossing tool. But you can use flour, cosmetic powder, cornstarch, whatever you got, a ruler, a 3 1/4 circle punch or die. I'm gonna have to use a die because I don't have a 3 1/4 circle punch. Black twine and black thread. And I usually never have what they call for in the thread or the twine department. I just use what I've got. So that's that. Oh, this is another thing I want to tell you that's real important. Mr. Jim is very close to having his website ready. Like, close enough that I'm expecting any day to hear from him. And I talked to his son this week, and Mr. Jim has asked me to do a video. Y'all know 100% I'm going to do a video for Mr. Jim about his website. And his son asked me when I could do it. So what I told him was the minute they go live, I don't care when it is, as long as I can get to internet, which I usually can, the minute they go live, if they will tell me, because y'all have been waiting so patiently on this, I will stop what I'm doing and do a live showing you the website and how to use it. Thank you, Jorge, for subscribing. Yay, thank you so much. Y'all give them some claps. We have a clap emoji, all our members. And what else was it? That's cool. Claps in a circle.
A round of applause.
Oh, a round. I'm such a dork. Claps in a circle. That's funny. So whenever that happens, I'm going live. Whenever that is, I will stop what I'm doing and I will bring that to you so you can see it.
Jukes 243 said leaving stuff around is nothing. Her dad kept a drill press in his and her mom's bedroom, and that's a true statement.
Wait, did he use it in there or he just kept it in there? Because Vince has got some stuff in our room too. I don't even know what it is.
We have an anvil in our closet. So.
Shannon has an anvil in her closet.
It got moved. It was in one of the trailers when we were unloading, and somebody just thought it logical to put it in the master closet, so that's where it's sitting.
You have something in the corner that weighs 10,000 pounds. Did you get it out? That box that you asked for it for Christmas. I ordered it. Don't even know what it was.
Oh, yeah. It's still sitting there, but it's fixing to get broke out because it's time to start sighting in guns.
It weighs a ton, and it's just sitting in the corner.
It's a bench press or bench rest.
I don't know. It weighed a ton.
I know.
Kermit story. Then we're gonna pray and let y'all go. Kermit. You've not heard the Kermit story, Vince. You'll be a little embarrassed.
Wow. Sally says her husband keeps a small electric wood splitter in their kitchen.
Well, she says all winter. That's probably useful. Yeah?
Well, if it's cutting firewood to put in the fireplace, or if they have a wood-burning stove.
Sandy nailed it. The trick is having no flat surfaces available for them to sit things. That's true. Because every time a flat surface appears, it's true. It's true.
All right, the two paper packs were called Happy Fall.
Thanks, Danette, for subscribing.
And
Hello, Autumn.
Hello, Autumn.
Design team, I'm going to do a introduction of them. I wish I had my planner in here because my phone is up there. Let's see. Tomorrow's the 16th. No. Tomorrow's the
Linda said they had a motor to a car in their bedroom for over a year.
19, 20, 21. Okay. I'm going to be introducing the design team to you next week. Okay, here's why. We're going to do an introduction of them next week, and then the week after, I haven't shown y'all these. The week after, they
That's
can
a
do
new one. A toilet in the dining room.
Convenient.
I mean,
Especially for my cooking.
yeah, Barb, I'm gonna give you the trophy for that one, babe.
It's convenient and good when you eat at my house, because when I serve salmonella casserole, sometimes you can't wait long. That's funny.
All of our boys. Never mind. I ain't going into that. That's just
Let me
too
say
much.
this real quick. The last week of September, the design team is focusing on this stamp set. By the way, design team, your package went out yesterday. It's been a thing, but all your packages are out. They went out yesterday. So they will be bringing you projects on Instagram. I know a lot of, and our blog. Our blog's available to everybody anytime, easy. Please go join Instagram and subscribe and follow me over there. Please do that. We're really trying to build up our Instagram, and I want to have. Here's what I need. I need my commenters over there. I need you guys over there chatting. I just feel like, I notice a lot of people have this problem. They post a picture and nobody comments. They'll hit the like button or whatever, but go chat over there. Get that going. Oh, and I started a Discord, but I don't have any information for you yet. I did start one. So that's coming. Okay, just to let you know. So they will be focused on these the whole last week of September. And this is Let's Make Friends. This is Let's Make Tiny Friends.
I just got to say this one. Willow said the toilet in the dining room says you can put it in and let it out at the same time.
If we just had them as seats. If they were just the seats of the table. Yeah.
Expensive chairs.
They would be expensive chairs. So this is what this can do. I'm going to tell you, this was a selfish project for me. I wanted this. I have wanted this in my collection. Y'all know this is how I craft. These are the cards I like to make, the projects I like to make. And I went, you know what? I just want this. I was that way about the suit up set. I just wanted it. I wanted to create it. It was something that I knew I would use a lot. So that's what I did here. Somebody asked me in the comments yesterday, where is the pointy ears and something else for the elf? Here's what's funny. This was not supposed to be an elf set at all. It wasn't supposed to be an elf set or a nutcracker set or anything. But when we made it, we kept realizing we could turn things around and make that happen. So we kind of got lucky with the elf, and the nutcracker was real lucky, but it's real cool to see the nutcracker. So you're going to be seeing that. And if you want to see the projects I'm talking about right now, if you'll head to our website and look at this product page, Miss Sylvia has made a picture for you to show you how to lay them out so you can get all those looks, okay? So the design team's first big project is going to be this, and I just think these are so cute. So cute. That little double dot is a stamp from here, by the way. I just stamped it all the way around. So cute. Love this. So that you'll see. So you'll see you'll see who they are next week. I'm going to be posting. My plan is to post one. It's 5 of them. Technically 6. There's 6 of them. My plan is to post every day their picture and their bio, and to tell you, so you'll learn them next week. And then you'll see their projects the week after. So, the Kermit story. Vinny doesn't know this. So my son Joe has got this new style about him. He's 16, got his permit. We don't let him get their permit at 15. We've had this discussion. Got his permit yesterday, day before yesterday, and he's had this new style about him with these floral shirts that button down. So Sunday, he wore one to church with khakis. He looked nice. I would not let him do this at church. We get home, and we decide we're coming to the shop. We don't have internet at home, plus I wanted to work on some stuff here, so Joe said, I want to go play video games. So he came to the shop. On the way here, he says to me, Maymay, is this too much cleavage? And I said, what? He had his shirt buttoned down on purpose, like had it buttoned down. I said, it's not the cleavage that bothers me, it's the glare while I'm trying to drive.
That lily white skin.
He was so funny. He said, I don't want to hear that. You're on that side of the car. It's not affecting you. And he has these new sunglasses that he loves. They're called Pit Vipers, okay? Cole the Corn Star wears them. But that's not how he learned about them. I just happen to know him from that. So he's got these new sunglasses on. And I'm going to tell y'all something. He says, this is some slang words for you guys with grandkids. Ready for this? He calls it dripping, because he's dripping with style is what he calls it. So he'll say, I'm dripping. Or he'll say, call me Lord Drip, King Drip. What is it? Professor Drip, Dr. Drip. Which one is it, he said?
Oh, I don't know,
One of those.
I don't do it.
I think it's Professor Drip. None of us call him that. Okay, none of us do. So we pull up at the shop, and there's these girls. And when I say girls, I mean grown women. Next to us. And he goes, all right, ladies. He hadn't opened the door. Joe is not this guy. He would never say anything anybody could hear. He said, all right, ladies, avert your eyes. I don't want to be a homewrecker today. He thought he was fine. He thought he was just fine. I said, Joseph, those women don't even know you exist. They aren't even looking at this vehicle. They are doing their own thing. So I decided my mother needed to see this. So I called my mom on FaceTime. And fortunately, my sister-in-law Hannah was there. This is good stuff because you know Hannah's loving this, right? So I tell them what all he said, blah, blah, blah. And he starts talking about how he has to start dressing up because he said, look, I'm pretty much a Kermit now. Like that. And so we all kind of stopped and we thought, is this a new slang we don't know? Is this something we're not familiar with? And I said, do you mean hermit? He said, what do you mean? I said, are you saying you pretty much never leave the house, so you're a hermit? And he said, whatever it is, hermit, Kermit, whatever it is. So we have been calling him Kermit ever since. And my mother cracked up, and now we're like shopping for Kermit t-shirts to get him, like Kermit's going to be his thing, and it is hilarious. So listen, don't be a Kermit. And of course my mother had to tell him, Joe doesn't get any of this. He doesn't get it. Mom said, well, it's not easy being green. Joe didn't get any of it. And we were having the best time. So Joe has become a Kermit.
I want to see how you label your ink pads.
Do you not love that? Come on, babe.
I'm used to it.
Are y'all talking about these? Because I do. So this is a, here's what's important. It's a label, but here's what's important. It's a paper label. You can't do this with the kind that you get from, the slick ones.
The print, like the little printer.
You could do it, but you'd have to heat emboss your ink, I guess, to make it stay. But this is just a paper label that I cut to fit here. I wrote the name, and then I just ran ink on either side so I could see the color. So they're all that way. I'll just grab a couple.
You can show it up on the Ranger inks too.
All right, what I do on the Distress inks, let me grab a few, is this. But I'm gonna tell you something. So on Distress inks, I have those little stickers that you can buy already cut. And what I do is I just run the ink. I think I did this in a video. I just ink them by running the ink pad down. And I put one on each side of these because I didn't want to have to pay attention to how I put them up there. Yeah, I just wanted to know when I put them up there and I have to pay attention. Everything has to be facing this way. So I just put one on each side. But I will tell you that they fade over time. So this is, look at the frogs. This is something you'll probably have to like update or something. Because, these oxides and stuff, they kind of fade. But that is how I do those. Got to kiss a lot of frogs. Go Kermit. I love that. What is it? I would love to know. I would love to, but don't know how to get on something like that. I wish I did. What are they talking about? Is that Instagram or Discord? I'm telling y'all, Kermit. That's what he's going to be. I wonder if he already knows, Kim, I wonder if he knows your son. Probably not, because, Jimison's so far away.
Oh, yeah. It's way on the thing.
But it is
5-hour drive.
It is true that kids from Clanton and kids from Jimison
It's
rarely
like
know each other.
5 states away, isn't it?
5 states, according to Michelle, that's 5 states away. They rarely know each other from Jimison to Clanton. You ever notice that?
Unless they play sports together.
And even then, it's just kind of like, that's a long one away. It's weird. That's so funny. How do you do the swatch? What I did with the swatch, I don't have any labels with me. But what I did, okay, so let's say this is a label.
She said she goes to school in Vestavia.
Oh, so then he wouldn't know him at all. He wouldn't know him. Okay, so I just took these guys like this, and then I took, like for these, now this is a sticky label, let's say that, okay? So I would write on here, rainforest, if that's, why would I pick the longest one? I also suggest finding somebody that's got a really good handwriting, so I'm not the one, but Shannon could be. And then, on your protected surface, I just took this and I went just like this. On half, and then on half. And then when I wrapped it around, it did this. See? So I can see them. And I only did these on one side, and I really haven't had a problem putting these away. I pretty much keep these facing out. And they have not changed colors. They stay pretty good. So that's how I did those, if that helps. Oh, your daughter. He would not mind that. You know, he's a Kermit. So he hasn't been seeing he hadn't seen a lot of people lately, so he would not mind getting to meet somebody. We literally had that conversation too. He's funny, y'all. He's starting to drive, and he hates my car. Apparently, he forgot today was the first day he ever drove my Jeep. He drove my old Jeep, and he forgot this is the first day he ever drove it. So apparently Vince's truck is, you know, all that, and he wants to drive the truck, and he don't want to drive my car. So he didn't like my brakes, but to be fair, I don't like my brakes either. So, we went to leave. I thought this was smart. He pulled out of the parking lot, or out of the parking space, not out of the parking lot, but out of the parking space, and he tested the brakes. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm just testing these things. He said, I don't like your brakes. I said, they're not great. And I said, so you're going to have to get used to them. But he didn't really understand that, you know, most cars, when you get in from one to the other, there's a difference in brakes. And I was trying to
feel like jumping Blake's car all the time.
Yeah, because they're different from car to car. So this morning I had to run back home. I forgot something at home. So I went in there. I said, you want to go for a ride? And I said, you want to go for a drive? And he said, where to? I said, I need to go home and get something. You want to drive me? I told him when he got his permit, I'm never driving again. So he drove me home, and it's just so cute. It's so cute watching him drive, you know. And he drives me home, and then he drove me back here. And we got here, he said, I hate your Jeep. And I'm like, you don't hate my Jeep. You just got to get used to the brakes. And he said, yours is always bad. I said, you're thinking of my old Jeep. And it wasn't the Jeep's fault, by the way. The first time he ever drove, he got in it, and tell them what he did, because you can explain it better. How he thought you were supposed to press a gas pedal, but you got to explain why. Because that was funny.
I had an electric golf cart that I hunted with, and you had to push your foot down on the brake real hard, and it locked the brake in place. Well, to get the brake to come off, you just mash the gas pedal, and it would come on. But sometimes you had to mash the gas pedal kind of hard.
Because you had to pop it off.
Because you had to make it pop loose. So Joe was used to slamming the gas pedal down on the golf cart to get the brake to come off to go.
So he got in my Jeep for the first time. By the way, it's a, what is it? It's not a Wrangler. It's a Grand Cherokee. It's nothing fancy. So he got in, because somebody said they wanted a Wrangler. Make sure, I wanted a Wrangler too, but Wranglers aren't made for people like me. They're just not. They're not for me. But anyway, he got in it, and so I never knew that was the first gas pedal he'd ever used, you know. So he went to get in it, and when he did, he gassed it like that, and we slung forward, and I went like this, and I went, why did you do that? And he was like, well, that's how you do the golf cart. I'm like, you don't do that in the Jeep.
It was more of a slam on the gas, slam on the brake.
It was.
Moment.
He went, boom, boom, and we went forward and back, and I was like, what are you doing? Never thought about he would reference unlocking the brake on the golf cart with the car. Never thought about it. It was funny. It was scary. It was. Yeah. Fortunately, it was I never even thought to tell him that, because it was never a thought in my mind. So.
Because said when her daughter started driving, my son would always say, we're going to die.
Well, when Vince came in yesterday, he let him drive. Yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever day, he came in and he said, Joe drive me to work. I said, were you scared? He said, a little. But he's learned.
When I asked him if he wanted to drive me to work, he said, all the way.
Because he's never been that far.
And he said, I've never been through a turn, or I've always just drove straight.
Straight. Well, the most he's ever driven is from Meemaw's to home. Meemaw's and home. That's it. That's 4 minutes. Like, we're 4 minutes apart. So he's come out of our driveway, or out of our street, down, and he's made another turn into Meemaw's. Like, that's it. So for him to come, and that's why when I said to you, did he come the back way? Because he's never been on the main road. And I said, we got to get out there and get you on the main road. He said, we don't go anywhere. I said, Joe, we're going to make a point of going for rides so you can get out and drive. And
you want to test him, have him cross to get to my house. It scares me every time.
I really want to bring him the front way, but he's not ready for that road yet. He's very timid.
No, he's not.
He's very timid. You have to be in the car with him. He's 10 and 2. 10 and 2. And then he's like, which I don't even think they're supposed to do 10 and 2 anymore. But I guess they do, because he just did the lesson, whatever. And then when he turns, I was telling Vince, I can't describe it, but he doesn't crawl. I'm trying to teach him to do this, but instead he does. he scoots it, yeah. He scoots it, and then he scoots it back. Anyway, it's cute. And the funny thing is, we didn't teach our other boys to drive. I mean, I let Josh drive my vehicle first, but I didn't really have to. Isn't that weird? Joe has never cared about driving very much, so he's never really paid a lot of attention. The other boys were like, I want a car, I want a car, I want a car. And Joe's never really been
Joe's
that.
always in his own world, too. He doesn't really pay attention. He's not aware of his surroundings.
Read Michelle. Michelle says, my son took out 30 feet of sheep fencing on his first drive. At least it wasn't sheep. Just be glad of that. Kim, she says, Lord have mercy, I learned to drive at 9 on the farm, and we've had my daughter driving since she was 13. I started driving at 13, 14 on the farm. We had a farm truck, and I drove it. Daddy'd be out doing, bush hogging or whatever out in the back, and Mama said, go tell him this or whatever, and I'd get in the truck and go, and I drove. The only thing my daddy taught me to do was to drive my stick shift. He did have to do that. But because the truck I drove was a automatic, but I could drive the tractor pretty good back then. Now it's different. I don't know. I think I'm more skittish now. The older you get, the more skittish you get. Cause like Vince has what is that thing I drove the other day that I had to drive? I can't even remember, Ranger or Polaris, whatever they are.
It's Polaris Ranger.
They're the same thing, so I can just say one of the words.
Polaris is the name brand. Ranger is the model.
So it's a Ranger. Okay. So Vince's new barn has this really big slope that goes up to it. And he was like, all right, park this up here. And I didn't tell you this. I pulled it up to the thing and I went, I don't think I can do that. And he's like, yes, you can. It's just like your car. I'm like, no, not like my car. I ain't an airbag. It's not like my car. I'm like, I don't think I can drive up that hill. And he's like, gas it. And I'm like, I certainly can't gas it. But I finally did it because he was like, just come on. I finally did it. But I was like, don't get in my way because once I go, I'm not stopping until I'm in that barn.
And it's like a 10-foot by 10-foot wide door, 10 feet by 10 feet. So, I mean, it's a big door for her to drive into.
Shanielle said her oldest son didn't get his permit till he was 18 and got his license at 19. I was 18 when I got my permit and 18 when I got my license. I waited the 6 months and got it. But my dad, my dad always said, give me your high school diploma, we'll take you to get a driver's license. That's how Dad was. So there's another one. Melissa says her dad took her to the church parking lot so she could practice without worrying. I have seen people do that. We just got lucky with our first 3. Like, Thomas can drive anything. I mean anything. Can he? Like, so Vince has some, like, trailers. Like, we have a commercial trailer that we use for Made It Con. Some of you guys have seen that big trailer. And, like, we have the trailers he puts his tractor on and stuff like that. And Thomas can drive those as well as Vince. I mean, he can back it in the driveway, all of them. Like, and he just gets it, But the other boys, Jared probably has driven. He drove the camper, didn't he? He pulled the camper. Didn't he say he pulled their camper one time?
I don't know.
We don't have a camper. His father-in-law, I think he did. But Thomas just can drive something. He was never, and he's not a bad driver. He's a good driver. Don't ask Joe, because Joe will tell you he's a terrible driver. But Josh used to say that about Jared. What a bad driver he was. Thomas never complained. He complained about Jared a little bit when they were going back and forth to school from Prattville. But wow. Irene's daughter was licensed at 14 in Idaho and moved to Oregon, so she was the youngest driver in Oregon. They do that at 14? I think 15's too young. Isn't that funny? So, all right. So we're going to have prayer together. We're going to call this a day. I appreciate y'all. We always have fun with y'all. Don't forget, next week, 1 o'clock, we'll start the Crafter Show at 1 o'clock instead of 12. I'm excited because we need that extra hour. It's amazing what that extra hour will do for us. So, Betty Albright didn't learn to drive until she was 32. The neighbor took her out to teach her. She rolled down the window and yelled out, "Watch out, learning driver." Had me laughing so much I wasn't afraid. That's cute.
I taught my grandmother how to drive.
Tell them.
I was 15 or 16 and had just got my license. And I taught her how to drive in the little side yard they had. Because my grandfather always drove her around, and when he passed away, she couldn't drive. She didn't have a license.
Read Nina's. Read it out loud.
My dad took me to the DMV to take my first test. He was there to renew. I passed the test and he failed
Hey, Joe didn't miss a single question
on the permit test.
on the permit test. I was shocked.
Not me.
I was shocked. And I told him the other day, I'm real proud of you for that. That's real good. I mean, usually you miss one or two. And he was like, I just memorized them.
He memorized the pictures.
He said, I memorized the pictures.
One of his friends at school told him that there was an app that you could get that had practice tests on it and that it was the exact same test that you take when you go.
He's been doing those practice tests online. I just didn't know if they were exact or not. And then he got the app, and he said the app helped him. All right, tomorrow night at 6. That's right. See us then. Y'all are so cute.
All right.
I love y'all's stories. Y'all have as good a stories as us, but y'all have to type them out. Her Valari's Valari, did I say it right? Valerie? No, it's just Valerie. I'm sure it's just Valerie. I just said it wrong. Grandpa taught her to drive at the cemetery. You ain't heard nobody there, right?
Yeah.
Just drive around. All right. You guys. Listen, it does cost more for insurance now than when they were younger. When we were young, I did not. My boys, Vince just was telling me yesterday how much Thomas's insurance is. My insurance was never that high, and it was high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My insurance was, of course, I didn't have, let's be honest, I didn't have a car like that either. I mean, he doesn't have, his is what, a 09?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a new
It's
car
not a
by
new
no
car,
means.
but my car's, like my first car was a 78 Malibu, you know. The insurance company said, let's hope nobody hits you because it's going to hurt them worse than you.
Yeah.
So, which actually happened to me. A guy rear-ended me, and my car had no damage, but it messed up the whole front end of his car because his was fiberglass, and I had that steel bumper across the back, so it didn't hurt my car.
Yep.
All right, let's pray. You want to do it, man?
Sure.
All right.
Let's pray. Hey, God, I come to you today, and I thank you for your blessings. I thank you for this time that we could laugh together and just have a good time together in fellowship with one another. God, it's so cool that we can do that with people that some of them we've never even met. That are all across the United States and some even in foreign countries, God, that we get to fellowship with on a regular basis. God, today I just want to lift up all those that are struggling from the last couple of hurricanes, for those on the West Coast that are dealing with the fires. And Lord, I lift up Kat to you today. I pray, God, that you would just help her in this season that she's going through right now, God. I know she's struggling, and I know a lot of people here today said they would be praying for her. But God, I just pray that that you would give her the peace that only you can give. God, you give us a peace that passes all understanding. And so, God, even though she doesn't know what she's going through and she doesn't understand why it's happening, God, I know that you can be there and that you can comfort her. God, I pray that you would just block Satan from the attacks that he brings on her mind. In those dark moments, Lord, when he just is kicking her in the teeth, Lord, I just pray that you would hold her up. I pray you'd wrap your arms around her. I pray you'd place a hedge of protection around her that would keep the fiery darts that the devil keeps throwing at her at bay. Lord, we know that you're able. So, God, we trust you. And I pray, God, that you'd be so, so very real in Kat's life and in her mind, Lord, that she would know you. I pray, God, you'd help her to hunger to read your word, God, and that she would memorize scripture so when those dark moments came, she could call on your word from her mind and block those things that the devil keeps throwing at her. God, you can help her. And so, God, we just lay her at your feet and we trust you, God, to protect her in these dark moments. Lord, I pray that you would be real to every person watching today, God. It's so nice to be able to share our faith and to publicly profess you as our Lord and Savior and to share the love that you've given us with all the people that watch. And I pray, God, that love that we share would change someone's life and remind them or help them recognize for maybe even the very first time that you love them. So, God, we praise you and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. That was an awesome prayer, and I bet that's going to make a difference. We're going to claim it.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all so much. We love coming to get to talk to y'all every week. It's just one of our highlights of our week. Joe told me today that Thursday's one of his favorite days because he gets early lunch. Which is going to change next week, I guess. We'll be back to normal time, but we love you guys. We hope you have a great afternoon. We'll see you Friday. And if you need anything, you know how to get us. It's in the description of the video and also on our website at the bottom of the page. You can find out all the information for us, all right? Thanks so much. Till next time. Bye, guys.
Love you guys.